Okay, Open Line Friday. We start in Atlanta. This is Mike. I'm glad that you called. I hope you're over the Super Bowl and the hangover thereafter.
I'm a Dolphins fan, Russ.
That's bully for you. Well, I'm glad you called. What's up?
I was just starting to ask, at what point does what is happening here cease to be simple opposition and become subversion, almost to the level of treason, as an attempt to take down a sitting president?
Well, we are past opposition. I mean, we've crossed that threshold before Trump was inaugurated. Now, treason, that is a precise, specific legal and constitutional term. I don't like throwing it around because I don't want it to ever get watered down. So I don't know that. First thing you'd have to do is be able to actually prove this linkage here, that there is an effort to sabotage. And what anybody, they'll just laugh at. No. This is real. This is because Trump was elected. It's what Trump did. So I don't think the objective of this right now is not to pursue treason in the House. This is a battle for the minds and hearts of the American people is what's going on here. Somebody who knows more than I do is going to have to proclaim that it's treasonous. But there's no question that they are trying to take Trump out. I mean, there's no doubt about that.
Also, speaking to something you said at the end of the last segment, if I could.
Sure.
When you said that the media, the liberals, are being good bots and just doing what they're told. I've always thought that people always wonder why conservatives don't stick together like liberals do. You know, they kind of throw the person to the wolves. I always thought it was due to, at the core, liberals are about the collective, whereas conservatives are more about individual liberty and responsibility. So it kind of makes sense that liberals are more prone to rally around each other no matter what. It's kind of a hive mindset.
Yeah, well,
and the only thing about that hive mindset is if you get out of line with the hive's going to eat you alive. And like I said, I've always seen it as, at the core, it's more of a collective versus an individual liberty.
I think that's true. It's their religion. But what I meant when I say that the media are bots, I don't want anybody misunderstanding this. I'm actually glad that you brought this up. I'm watching CNN today, and one of their info babes is doing this report on Al Franken, questioning sessions during the confirmation hearings. I'm convinced, and they played an edited version of it. It was edited by somebody to make it look like it was something other than what it was. And I'm convinced this info babe hasn't the slightest clue. She doesn't know what's going on in the editing room, and she knows what she's told happened. And she's reading it off the teleprompter. And she just accepts it. Now, I'm not saying that they're IQ dumb or any of that. I'm saying they're not curious. And like you, liberalism is their religion. It's all a matter of faith. Nobody attacking it is going to be listened to. They're all going to be considered kooks and freaks and so forth. My point here is that many in the drive-by media, the faces that you see, they just are repeating what's presented to them. They're repeating what they hear when they talk to other like-minded people. I'll give you an example. The New York Times ran a story about the Sessions meeting the Russian ambassador, and they ran Claire McCaskill's tweet excoriating Sessions for doing this and saying that he should resign. Well, then it was produced that Claire McCaskill had, in fact, sent two other tweets where she was bragging about having spent time with the Russian ambassador. So the New York Times, rather than print that, just removed her from the whole story. So people that read the New York Times are not going to have the slightest idea what really happened here. So not only are the drive-bys themselves a little dense and not curious, uninformed, so are all of their viewers and readers. And that's just one of countless examples.